Alright, so now we're back at the main title screen. And if my XMB wants to load, yep, with the digital version this time, not the disc version. We're currently playing this one. And we gotta load our game. Yep, there it is. There's the jackpot shot. So it's gonna load us back up at the start of that dwarf gecko hallway. See? Right here. And you can see we've still got the sleep gas mine and the satchel out, so I'm gonna get my chaff G. And let's go to my camouflage. And this is why you gotta keep the disc around, cause look, my download camos are gone. Why? It's on my save file. Now you might think that I've done some sort of faux pas by opening this save file on the digital version. Like now maybe those download camos are deleted? But no, when I go to New Game Plus and I load, you can see all my weapons are still here. When I go to New Game Plus and load from the disk this file, my camo will be there again. So it's not connected to the save file. It's connected to what version of the game, digital or disc, that you're playing. But it's weird because there's a version 1 and version 2 of Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. And save files between version 1 and version 2 are incompatible because they added trophy support to the game in version 2. So in order to get the trophies, you need to start a version 2 save file. But in addition to that, there's version 1 and version 2 save files, and also digital version and disc version save files. And version 2 and version 1, like, they're compatible with whatever, but the disc... And oh my god, this game is an existential nightmare of just everything. It is... Holy hell, I have never encountered a game in my life that wants you to play it less than Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. Between the lengthy cutscenes and, like, control being taken from you and the scripted shooter sequences, and then the fact that it's, like, nigh unportable because of how weirdly it runs, and then things like this where there's different save file permutations. Oh my god. Anyway, we're back in this cutscene, and it's actually going to play out this time. Oh no, I still can't bash. That happens regardless. Man, their design is so sick. Now remember, those suppress nanomachines. But oh no!
They're not working.
We were warned about this. We'll just slap them with the little screen.
On your feet, Snake!
This is pretty tense. How's Snake gonna get out of this one? Otacon, pick up the gun! Nah, we got someone cooler. Raiden! He's back! He's got a cool coat. Remember when he had that before? He's got it again. He's got a load-bearing vest just like Snake's.
I am lightning. The rain transforms.
Only makes sense in Japanese, but it sounds cool, so whatever. By the way, he's magic too. He can just do that, and it's so sick that we're getting our psych back. We are pumped. We're seeing our coworker, our BFF Raiden, doing like air raids with his devil trigger aura. And we're like, holy shit, that's pretty cool.
Snake, leave this to me.
He can also throw a sword like 2.5 feet into a wall with his neck.
The corridor's full of microwaves. One of us is enough.
My body is a machine. I can take it.
I don't know, if you microwave a cell phone, it doesn't work out too well.
But your heart is human.
No, it's not.
You've got a life to go back to.
Oh, here's the line.
She means nothing to me now.
Run.
Here's the very insulting line that Snake says that I'm like, what are you fucking on, old man?
You still have your youth.
Does he? Does he still have his youth?
You can start
You're aware that from, like,
from here on.
the upper cranium down, he's a robot, right?
We tore the world apart.
No, we didn't.
Made your life a living hell.
No, we did a lot of good. Snake, nothing you're saying is making sense. Anyway, look, I was really hoping, again, the first time I played this, I was like, am I going to go through with the sword?
To all of this.
Are we going to give him something and we get the sword now? Is Raiden going to be like, take it, you'll need it more than me, you know, like a reversal of MGS2?
Stay with me, Snake.
But no, we don't get the high frequency blade. For as much as they like the visual of Coat Raiden, it's not in any game at any point, is it? No. And it's weird because a lot of people thought that it would have made sense, you know, for obvious reasons, to be a Metal Gear Rising costume. But it's not. There is a mod for it that actually came out very recently, in the year 2025 of all things. They finally got it working with, like, proper physics. It's a good look. Snake looking at a toaster like, the new blood. Kids these days. See, Snake heard the phrase, like, iPad kid, and he took it literally. He thought that children are literally made out of iPads now.
Lock it from the inside.
Done.
Thank you, Snake.
Again, I think it, like, all of these scenes of Snake, like, parting ways with all of his buddies from prior games, I still do think it would have hit harder if he wasn't old. You know, if it was like he is sacrificing the life he has left. I don't know. Whatever. Let's fight some ninjas with our sword that we're holding in our foot, I guess. Because, again, this is not his age doing this to him. This is, like, the weird, like, fox dyes and nanomachines and soon enough to be the microwave. Like, there are so many factors killing Snake right now that aren't his age. And regardless, he's able to fight it off with the force of his will alone. Anyway, here's this sequence. Where, once again, the frame rate here is really good. And then some visual effects come into the scene and it's less good. Yeah, so why does this exist? I don't know. This is also another thing where if they ever port this game, oh boy, they're gonna make it, like, way easier. Because you have to fucking mash so hard. And it actually physically hurts your hands. But here's the thing. You can fail this sequence. But it's way harder to fail than it seems. The game actually sort of gaslights you. You don't need anywhere near as many, like, basically, you don't have to mash it as much as the game makes you think. It'll make the prompt pop up a lot, but you can take it pretty easy. Also, yeah, this is weird, because, like, we just saw everyone kicking ass, but then we've got the sad music and the sadness. Like, our buddies are losing and whatnot. Oh, here's where the mashing starts, I think. Yeah. Again, you don't have to mash it that hard. But it's literally like the game is only sad when the camera's on Snake. The music is also loud as hell. Let me just turn that down a little bit. So yeah, I'm not mashing it that hard. It's just if you see the prompt pop up, you have to be a little more tough with it. But then towards the end, the prompt just doesn't go away. Look at that ass also. Red hot. Whoa! Love that voice clip. Oh no, look! It zapped the solid eye. So now it's broken. We can't use it. Yeah, here's where it kind of... Again, I am not mashing that hard. I think it, like, matches your early pace. I would love to know how this scene works. Because, yeah, it makes it feel way more tense than it really is. Like, see, it keeps popping up. But I'm like, tap, 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 tap. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not, like... I'm not, oh, yeah, ironically, I'm not Konami track and fielding this. You know, I don't need to break out the spoon or the ruler and rub it on my NES buttons. You remember that? No, just me because I'm old like Snake? Okay. Look, she cooked the eggs good. No, I'm like right there. It's fine. Look. So yeah, take it easy when you play this if you want to, like, avoid arthritis. And then this, I think, is pretty scripted, the speed he goes. Yeah. See? Like, it's, you know, it's fine. It's not so bad. Let's press start. See, we got through that just fine. We're not fried or anything. Our Octo Camo took a lot of damage. Shouldn't eat that burrito. It cooked again in my guts. Oh. I love the design of this door. It's so crazy. Ugh, burrito! Ugh. Oh. Give me a minute.
So this is GW.
Oh my god, look, it's little animated gifs of the Star of Bethlehem flowers, and it kind of looks like the graveyard from the beginning of the game. That's also the same one in MGS3. Where does the idea... Oh, look, there's some layering issues on these, too. Where does the idea of a blast furnace hallway even come from? I don't know. What is that? Like, why is that there? Look! It is GW. VGW. There's another one of these called JD up in a satellite. In space. Yeah, upload it. Upload the file. We did it. Yeah, we did it. Like, we literally... Like, it's good. You can take a seat. As long as no one, like, you know, unplugs... Oh, God. These little fuckers. It's kind of funny because we can fire from our back. I've demonstrated that several times. I'm kind of surprised this isn't a little gameplay sequence. You know? Where you just have to, like, fire at them a little bit. I feel like a game that came out, like, a year or two later would have done that. Ouch! Jeez! Just gotta get my sword. Excuse me. I love this reaction. They all back off like a cat hissed at them. There's so many of these. How are there so many of them? Look! Why are they on the boat now? Hey, remember how Arsenal Gear had a bunch of rays and Haven had a bunch of rays? Look at this goofy shit, too. No! We've seen them do that move. I like that they do it in the cutscene. He's just smacking them away.
We did it!
Yeah, we did it. We did it. Everyone's feeling queasy. We know that sound. We know that behavior. Their nanomachines turned off. So they're having a little freak out.
It's over.
We saved the day in a cutscene. Weird. I never like that. I'm never a fan of that. Like, well, don't shoot her. Yeah, just like, they're fine. Yeah, look. That's why I pointed out the ray. Somehow a ray got on the boat? And that's actually, like, such a cool, scary shot. They should have used that shot in a trailer rather than the shadow, you know? Like, having it just like, that would have been cool. Anyway, it's off now. Thank goodness having a giant robot standing on your ship isn't gonna, like, you know, affect it in any way. And having it fall off to one side isn't gonna horribly unbalance and capsize the ship or anything. Would have been a good trailer shot. Yeah! Like, just cut it right before it, like right as it screams, you know? Before it falls over, you would have been like, what? What's going on? This is a cute shot, too. Just like, he hates them. Ugh. Get these balls and these hands off of me. I am so tired. Look, that one wasn't even on him. He just wanted to vent some frustration. I don't blame him. He's been through a lot.
Wait a minute. The worm is still spreading. And it's not
Stopping at GW. Is it removing the other clones? No. Wait. I don't believe this. Naomi. What is it?
This is very Independence Day, actually, isn't it? Right down to the Mac laptop. I don't think I ever realized that before. Isn't this very Wait a minute. Hold on.
Snake.
Oh, geez, this again.
It's you, isn't it?
I was gonna say, yeah, wasn't Independence Day directed by Roland Emmerich, whose name was the inspiration for Hal Emmerich? Isn't that a little on the nose?
The entire AI network. It's set to destroy all 4 AIs, along with JD, the core that tied them all together. I've set this video to play back.
Of course you did. Of course you set a video to play after. Of course. Because you've got to be the most dramatic person alive.
Patriots was only the beginning.
Would Metal Gear ever be that on the nose? Yeah, I know. Shocking.
To implement the system.
It's just, I don't think I ever realized until just now that that is straight out of Independence Day.
To stop it.
You did? Why didn't you just tell us?
With a little help from Sunny.
Why didn't... Naomi, if you were gonna, like, play, like, the triple agent, why didn't you just go, hey, I'm gonna, like, pretend to be with Ocelot and their crew, and then just, we'll make this worm cluster, and I'll just waltz right in and upload it. No? Okay.
But this virus's name...
Fox Alive!
It's the conceptual opposite of the nanomachines that I created all those years ago.
Nothing?
We wish to free
What is it?
captured foxes.
Oh god, I don't know what she's talking
To
about.
let
Is
them
she...
run free in the wild.
Right, so in other words, you worked with the computer nerds to make a virus that's going to free us from the control systems of the evil AIs without impacting, you know, without like tanking the global economy or whatever. That's a good plan. That's great. You could have just, that could have just been the plan from step one. You could have just told us this.
If you're listening. I'm sorry.
I didn't actually like you. I was just, you know.
Sorry I deceived you.
This is part of the spy thing.
It hurt me more than anything else.
Did it?
Lying to you like that.
Did it? MacBook Pro.
I wanted to apologize to you before, but I never got the chance.
Again, it just...
In the end,
There's a lot of things in this game that work for me. The whole Naomi thing
living.
just really doesn't work because all I can think is there's so many better ways we could have gone about it. It's a good plan.
Thank you.
It's, you know, it just, we could have gone about it better. And then it's not enough that she had to be dramatic and die in front of us once. Now she's gonna do it again? Like, what? Girl? Whatever. I get, even from like a movie direction standpoint, from a story beat standpoint, I know what they're trying to do. It's just, I think they just fell short.
Hear me. Our country is an innocent child once more.
Is it?
A new dawn is rising. Now, she can build a new destiny for herself. Snake. The time has come.
And so have I? This is sad.
You've earned your rest.
Because it's like, oh no, is he... Oh, geez.
Rose
Oh no.
petal is about to fall.
It's like metaphorical, but then it literally happened. Does that ruin the metaphor? I don't know. It's like for every scene, like for everything cool and good, and like, even this is like sad. You're like, oh no, Snake, what's happening? And then they got like a really on the nose. Anyway. Let's save our game. We gotta save over the jackpot file, unfortunately.
Snake, wait here. I'll get a medic.
Okay. I could use that, probably. Please hurry up.
Enough! Stop this pointless fighting! This is no war!
Oh. Otacon, you're back, and you've changed your shoes? And your pants? And your coat? Ah, just kidding.
Rise and shine, Snake. Look, the war is over. Why? You could have stopped us. Stopped you? Why would I want to do that? This is just as I'd hoped things would end.
What?
Back before Father's time. Before Zero gave birth to the Patriots.
I love the, like, helicopter
US,
shot here. The
China,
little jittering
and
looks
the
really cool.
Soviet Union formed a secret pact.
Yeah.
The
Look, he's gonna tell us
organization
about this
created
'cause he was
called the
there.
Philosophers,
As
who
Ocelot,
toured
but not as
the world,
Liquid.
spread its roots and extended its
Look,
reach.
there, look!
After that, the philosophers.
Because remember, even though we
factions began
exposited about the
squabbling
events of
before
Snake
you
Eater
realized
earlier,
They called it the Philosophers'
Snake needs to learn
a massive cache of funds
all of
that
it?
would later provide the foundation for
The whole
Zero's
game.
Patriots.
This,
Zero
again,
sought to
Solid
use
Snake
it
learns
to
about the...
achieve
Look,
world
portable ops, it's
domination.
canon, you can't hide from it.
Father,
Cunningham, null, all of it right there.
sought to free himself from that
The
jungle.
beast, the
Dreamed of creating an army
ICBMG.
of free
Look, and then there's
citizens, one that
Outer
needs
Heaven.
no government. Outer
Yep, and we saw some Zanzibar land. Look, the Twin Snakes got... Twin Snakes screenshot. You can't hide from it. Portable ops and Twin Snakes are canon.
from the control of our genes. 4 years
Yeah, look, another Twin Snakes screenshot. There's a lot of them. There were a lot of them there. So yeah, he's kind of saying the entire Metal Gear history here and explaining, yeah, it all led up to this moment, etc., which is fine, but I really do feel like Solid Snake learns about the exploits of Big Boss could and should have been its own game. Like, again,
free from Fox Die.
anyway,
Free from the system.
Liquid Ocelot's
Free
on
from
screen, so I'm gonna
ideas.
shut the hell up. Because he's cool as shit. He has so much charisma,
Free from their prisons.
so much Chuny energy.
That is the haven I've yearned for.
Giving him more of that. Don't litter. Again, with the helicopter. The simulated, like, jittering. I love that.
A final moment. The battle has ended, but we are not yet free. The war is over. But
Look what
we still have
Snake's
a
in the
score
pose.
to settle.
Look, he's doing it. By the way, I love when the war is over, but we still have a score to settle. Throw away those sunglasses. Take that stance. Hell yes.
What you've got, Snake.
This fight rules. Look at all this CQC. Just dudes throwing dudes all over the place. Music's going nuts. just juice up a little bit. By the way, don't need this coat. Check out my cyborg arm that's not liquids. Hold on a minute. Well, don't think about that too much. Hell yes. We still got the spin kicks. He was going for the rolling Sabat there. I love it. From MGS2. Ouch. Why you need so much of that anti-nanomachine juice there, Liquid Ocelot? Trying to prevent some... Oh no, he broke his finger! Here we go. Hey, remember I said pay attention to the choreography in Twin Snakes because it would come back? Well, it's about to come back. Not quite here. We're still in the slobber knocker phase. Right? I love this. I love that he actually goes for the bandana as like a... Like, yeah. That's what you do. Old Snake music. As these two are beating the piss out of each other. Hey, Hachi headbutts! Alright. Here we go. Remember what happened in Twin Snakes? This exact choreography? It's happening here, brother! You can't escape! It's not over yet, Snake! Twin Snakes will always be canon! Oh man, this again. Oh, it's so good! And this, by the way, this shot is so cool and so influential that I'm not even shitting you. It would go on to influence my favorite anime, Symphogear. I'm not even kidding. This same shit happens in Symphogear. Look, Solid Snake, Liquid, our health bars. Oh, it's so good. It's MGS1. Hey, remember when they made an entire engine for Rex and Ray fighting each other? Well, would you believe that they made a whole engine for Solid and Liquid fighting each other? Let's fucking go, brother. We can do these sick dodges. We can block. We got a different combo. We can rush in and do different moves. We can throw them. We can try and choke him out. Look, he's got the O2 gauge. Oh no, but he can get on us. Look at him. He does Liquid's little backflip thing. He does Liquid's roundhouse. His rush. He does his taunt. From MGS1. We got the music. I'm afraid it's peak. Some things of this game are legitimately the best Metal Gear you will ever get. Some things in this game are also legitimately the worst Metal Gear you will ever get. We also get a little bit of a power punch there if we guard and then hold the attack button. So there's like special moves even. We got a little taunt. There we go. Sometimes you can get him with the kick at the very end. Taunt him! Get back some health! We can duck his kicks. He can do the same to us, though. Surprisingly in-depth. It's not the most in-depth fighting game ever made, but, like, there's some tech here. And it's genuinely fun. Ah, he got me with his big punch. Taunt him! Yup, should have blocked. Now he's gonna go for his... Do it! Do your charge! Oops! See, I knew he was gonna go for it. But I zigged when I should have zagged. Alright. Oh my gosh! You got some gumption. Alright, alright. There we go. What are you doing? Come at me, bro. Ah. Alright, alright. He's loving it, though. He's loving it. Alright. Look how cinematic it is, too. Like, it genuinely looks really... It's cool that this is, like, just... very cinematic gameplay. I don't know. This is legitimately one of the best things they've ever done in this series. Makes me wonder with the remake of MGS3 if they're not going to try to do something like this with the fight against the boss. Ugh! Round 2. He's doing the pose! He's doing the MGS2 pose! Hell yes, Norihiko Hibino! Let's go! Get the MGS2 music, Solid Snake and Liquid Ocelot up at the top. We got the music, the UI, everything's a little more cinematic for the fight this time. Looks a little bit more like the Solidus fight. Reactions to stuff are a little more dramatic. He really doves. He really loves doing the liquid punch there. Cross counter. Up. He got me. He got me. He's really strong here, so you gotta be careful not to get hit by that. I'm a little afraid he's gonna go for the punch, yeah. There we go. Get tossed. Get decked. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but you know. Whoops. It would be funny if you could go for a ring out. You can also just punch here. Does a little more damage than the choke out. Big punch. And he loves it. That was a gamble, but I'm glad it paid off. Yeah. Oh, there we go. He dashed right into that one. That was pretty funny. Oh? What are we doing here? We're recreating the scene from the end of MGS3? You're pretty good. And of course, hell yes.
What a thrill. Silence through the night.
So he's got a lot more health than me, so I actually have to be very careful. When he puts his hands up like that, he's going for a counter. So I have to be careful not to... Oh! Not to hit him when he's doing that. Oh, it's so peak, man. It's funny how often this game wants you to remember how cool MGS3 was. Which, like, again, I don't really need a reminder. But it is very funny. Cross counter again. And this is funny too, look. Now we're in the modern age. We got the sad music. Games of this generation don't need heads-up displays. They also don't need gameplay. They could be slow and sluggish. It's so funny. Nothing you could do to guard against that. Because it's the scripted modern age. Most games want you to remember how cool MGS3 is. It's almost like it's a cool game. I really like that game. Oh no! Music changed again. This is a very satisfying conclusion though. Like, the fight's fun. Goes through all the different games. Sick choreography. It's good. Look, even he's loving it. He's pumped up. Kind of like Raccoon there. He fell over. No, it's not. Well, welcome to 2025.
No law, no order. This fire will spread across the world. The people will fight. And through battle, they will know the fullness of life. At last.
We're bringing cowboys back. But cowboys were never real. What?
Is complete.
What?
And you are his. Just like your father.
This is cool.
You're pretty good.
Yeah! He was just liquid the whole time. Nah, he wasn't. He was Ocelot the whole time. thought I had you there? No? All right. Yeah, he was Ocelot the whole time. We'll get a little more about that, but I don't know. I like it. It's cool. Maybe I'm just biased because I think Revolver Ocelot's cool as shit. But I love that you're pretty good moment there with all the different voice clips. You know, it's pretty cool.
Sonny's program destroyed.
Oh, get ready for this. There's something cute
but
here.
left the brainstem intact.
Brainstem. I love
She
brainstems.
analyzed Naomi's black box and separated the Patriots' control system from the vital lifelines of society. Water, air, electricity.
Right here, after she's having a rough
medicine,
time.
Communication, transportation.
But this next group, look at him. She's giving her buddy a little hug, petting her on the head. Aww. Aww.
Maybe it was her way of avenging Olga, her mother. Or maybe she wanted to shape the future into her own ideal image. Or maybe...
Yeah, so actually things aren't going to descend into chaos because... No, we didn't just destroy everything, like I said, which again, we all... AI is not a living thing. Get out of here, Otacon. You're not going to shill your crypto to me. You know, we know that.
A civilization that has thrived on war since the dawn of
She made a good virus that just gets rid of the bad things. And again, all of the, like, you know, the internet and the, and the cable televisions and the radios and whatnot, the power grid, that's all still there.
What did we save?
So basically, we've just, we just got rid of the Patriots, which is a net good. So yay, we did it. We beat the game. We punched an old man. The old man wasn't our brother. He was just the old man the whole time. Let's save the game one last time, because we're done hitting buttons. We're not done with Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots just yet. Oh no.